everybody, welcome to my channel, Singing with Lauren. I'm Lauren, I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I'm going to tell you about the top 3 mistakes that singers are making and how you can avoid them. So if you guys are trying to improve your high notes, I do have a free 3-day course for you. It's at singingwithlauren.com/high notes. And without further ado, hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my lives. Okay, so we're gonna start with number 1. The first mistake that most singers are making is that when they warm up and work on their vocal technique, they're not actually paying attention to what they're doing. So for those of you who practice in the shower, who practice while you're driving or warm up while you're driving, those of you who are doing dishes when you're trying to practice, I am on to you guys. And I know this sounds like a little bit of tough love, but if you want to improve your voice, you have to think about it and you have to be paying full attention. Because what's happening when you're doing all those other things and singing is that one of those things you're doing on autopilot, which means that your subconscious mind is taking over and your conscious mind is not thinking about the task at hand. Now, if you're driving, which do you think is being done by your subconscious? Driving or singing? Definitely singing. And even for those others, even when you put the other task into your subconscious, it's still that you're mentally switching between these two activities. So for all you multitaskers out there, I'm with you. And what I do is I literally set a timer on my phone or on my Alexa and I go at it. No distractions. Number 2 is that a lot of you are singing and you're never recording yourself singing. Okay, so that means that you don't really know what you sound like. Now, the problem with this, especially for beginners, is that most beginners don't know that what they hear when they're singing is not what they actually sound like. And so what they start to do is they start to base their singing off of what they think they sound like instead of what they actually sound like. Now, this leads to a ton of bad habits, most notably really over-darkening your sound. Now, the third mistake that most singers are making is that they're not taking time to actually connect to their body before they start singing their repertoire. And what do I mean by connect to their body? I mean that you're not taking time to focus on your breathing and you're not taking time to warm up. And those two things are so important that they can totally make or break a practice session. Now, even me, who's a professional singer, I have learned this the hard way so many times. And you know what? I just learned it the hard way again this week. I was going to a coaching, I was in a big rush, and I couldn't have time to warm up. I got to her house, it was already time for my coaching, and I had a horrible time singing. The coaching itself was great, but I could tell that my voice just couldn't do what I was asking it to do because I hadn't given it a proper warm-up and I hadn't connected to my breath. And so how many times are we all gonna have to learn this lesson? I hope not that many more because it's honestly extremely annoying, even when I do it to myself. But yes, you guys, take those 5 to 10 minutes to pause, to breathe, to practice your breathing exercises. The thing about breathing is that no matter how many times you do it right, you can still forget to do it because it's so important. It happens so many times in every single song that we sing that a lot of times we learn how to breathe and we're like, yeah, I got it, right? And we don't rethink about it. We don't replan out our breaths. We don't consistently ask ourselves, am I singing from my support or am I singing from my neck, right? And a lot of times, unfortunately, the answer is singing from your neck because you didn't give your body that kickstart that reminder that we are singing from a low place and not from right here. Okay, so I hope this is a great reminder for you guys of 3 mistakes that you could be making and how to avoid them. I know we can all fall prey to these, like I just said, and I know it's just helpful to have that reminder sometimes. So leave it in the comments below what you think your biggest mistake that you've been making is, and let's get to working on how we can turn that around for you. Okay guys, make sure to sign up for that free 3-day high note course. It's just at singingwithlauren.com/high notes. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I hope to talk to you again really soon.